Bang, 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 bang. React Court is in session. I am your judge, jury, and executioner, Rexus Prime. Today we're going to pass down our judgment on r/am I the asshole. Now, if you want to start the proceedings immediately, skip to the time on the screen. I'll first explain what React Court is about. So a streamer I watch used to do React Court, where he'd read posts on Am I the Asshole? And weigh in on the issues. The posts and comments were so unhinged, it was hilarious. And as a spoiler, there is a juicy one in this one. Sadly, he has not done a React Court in 8 months, and I need to fill in the React Court shaped hole in my React Court shaped heart. So I'm starting my own React Court. We'll see if I even like doing this, but it's worth a try. Also, am I allowed to just use the same name, like React Court? Well, if you want to sue me over React Court, I'll see you in real court. Alright, introductions done, time for the first post. Also, my PC crashed, so I had to re-record my intro, so it might sound a bit artificial. Bye. No, wait, what? Bye? No, we're starting now! Take 2. Right. Am I the asshole for making a dad joke? Okay, let us see this. Note, my stepdaughter, Madeline, was about a year old when I married her mother, Jessica. Madeline's father died before she was born. Madeline is currently 15, and she is rebelling for almost everything. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment up for her. Then she said, "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow you." Honestly, I got a bit hurt from that. But I understand that she didn't mean it, and that she'd probably change. I just replied, "I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years. And as long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules." Yeah, Reddit loved this. Your house, your rules. They love this one. That changed about 2 days ago. Our family was going grocery shopping when Madeline said, "I'm hungry. I need food." A 15-year-old is like, "I'm hungry. I need food. Hungry. Nom nom. Hungry." I decided to be extremely cheeky and said, "Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad." My son just started to laugh uncontrollably. My daughter was just quiet with embarrassment, and my wife was berating me not to stoop down to her level. Whew. Doing my best not to laugh. I need to read this. I honestly thought it was a funny dad joke. I agree. And my son agrees. I'm his son. So am I the asshole? Okay. Whew. This is so bad. Okay. Edit. I did adopt her, so I'm legally her parent. Mini update. I'll probably give a full update later, but here is what happened so far. I go to my daughter's room after dinner and begin talking to her. "Hey, I'm really sorry that I hurt you by the words I said, and I'm really your dad. I changed your diapers. I met your boyfriend. Yeah, I met your boyfriend." I was like, "What?" But she's 15. Okay, it's not that weird. "And I plan on helping you through college. And plus, I'm legally your dad, so we're stuck together." Okay, no jokes are coming to my head. But seriously, "I'm going to love you like my daughter, even if you don't think I'm your dad." Then I hugged her. She did start to cry. I assume that's good. Everyone sucks here. Everyone sucks here, but that was one hell of a joke, and I congratulate you for it. Gracias. Whew. Alright. "You're the asshole, but a small one. It's a fun joke, but wrong audience. Well done, recover." Or wait. what's my what's my take? Listen, if you ma- well, what is my what is my judgment? Well, your daughter was kind of a brat the day before, I believe it was the day before, 2 days ago. She was somewhat of a brat. You are her dad, even if you're not her biological one. Uh, but I mean, she's 15, so you know, gotta excuse some of her assholery. But what you made a really good joke. I cannot say that you're the asshole for that. It was okay. What that guy said, wrong audience, is probably correct. Uh, all right, sure. Everyone sucks here. I'll agree with that. um, I thought it was funny, but I too am an asshole. So true. Not the asshole. If it was a one-time thing, okay, never mind. I thought it was gonna be something funny. Nah, it's a fun dad joke, and teens are full of shit anyway. Okay, not funny. First ruling: everyone sucks. Bang bang. Yeah, sure. Let's go with this. Am I the asshole for telling my extended family how many men, roughly, my sister has slept with after she outed our youngest brother as a virgin? Alright? Uh, my first judgment, based by the title, is everyone sucks. Let's see the body of this. We had a family dinner this evening. My family has 4 kids in total. My elder sister, 29, female. Of course, she's a sister. Younger sister, 24. And youngest brother, 22. What? Why are you adding the male, female parts when it's obvious what gender they are when you call them sister, brother? Alright, never mind. I'm getting stunlocked. Extended family attended our family dinner. So all of our significant others, our cousins, aunts, and uncles, etc. During the dinner, my elder sister and youngest brother got into a mild disagreement. Wait, 1 second. Okay, she's basically 30, and he's just 22. He just got out of what? Okay. My sister seemed, at least to me, to be coming across as very aggressive out of frustration and losing said argument. The two of them were too absorbed in their argument to realize the rest of us were getting a bit fed up. Eventually, my sister got really fed up and said, "Shut up, I'm not going to argue with a 22-year-old virgin." My brother hadn't done any personal attacks up until that point. It was ad hominem? Is that what it's called? It was completely unprovoked. I think it might have been the alcohol, as my sister is a mean drunk. Alright, she's the asshole so far. Anyway, I immediately told my sister to grow up and that she was making an embarrassment of herself. She replied by saying everyone knows he's a virgin, and she didn't say anything wrong. Right? This annoyed me, so my bro definitely has confidence. This annoyed me, as my brother definitely has confidence issues and doesn't need to be made fun of like this. So I responded by saying how she slept with well over with well over 100 men while she was in college, and that since everyone in the family knows this, it's not a big deal, right? Turns out her husband didn't know this. Amazingly, I genuinely assumed he must have known. He left the party angrily, saying my sister misled him about her past. Family is blaming me for her marital problems. I refuse to accept I did anything wrong. My sister bullied my brother in front of everyone. All I did was give her a taste of her own medicine. Alright, so you are the asshole for, giving her a taste of her own medicine, but I think you're less of an asshole I feel like she overshadows the assholery. Uh, and also, I feel like her husband deserves to know her past. I mean, he said that she has misled him about her past. That sounds kind of bad. So let's say, you know what? I agree with him. No, an eye for an eye. She is the asshole. Alright, comments. Everyone is the asshole. Person making personal attacks doesn't mean someone else should. Especially since you weren't even in the argument. Okay. Even, not the asshole. You were looking out for your little brother and you fought with the truth. If your sister can't take the truth, she shouldn't dish it out. She also shouldn't have kept it from her husband. Yeah, okay, that is what I kind of said. Text of original comment deleted for privacy purpose. What? Yeah, this was edited. He didn't delete it. Yeah, but why do these siblings know so much about each other's sex lives? I mean, they don't. They just know that the sister has slept with a bunch of guys. Okay, never mind. Not the asshole. Point 1. She started a personal attack on body count, so she can't be mad when someone points out hers. 2. She lied to her husband about her past, and that's her fault. If anything, she's the asshole for that. 3. If their marriage is truly in trouble for you speaking the truth, it's probably not the best match, okay? Point 2 is why I go with not the asshole instead of everyone the asshole. Yeah, okay. These are two like correct. Alright, wait. How about by month? This month. What? Am I the asshole for telling my mom and dad that they have to get their noses pierced if they want to see my daughter again? What? Alright, now you've got my curiosity. Okay. My mom and dad got my daughter earrings for her birthday. My daughter's ears are not pierced. She's only 1 year old. Okay. Parents are the assholes right now. When we went to pick up my daughter, my mom showed us that we didn't need to wait because they had taken her to get her ears pierced. They're massive assholes. We went back to our hotel. I'm furious. My husband said that my parents... should I just keep reading? Or let's skip it a bit. Not the asshole, they violated trust. Okay, it was fun. It was funny to read the title. The rest of the post was boring. For telling my sister to accept her daughter is white? Am I the asshole for telling my sister to accept her daughter is white? The fact that it says not the asshole is kind of boring, but let's just see a little bit what this is. Both me, 33 female, and my sister, 27 female, are Caucasian. Caucasian Latinas, okay? However, she's always been more tan than me. A fact she's always been proud of. For reference, my skin tone is close to Aubrey Plaza's. Is that a person? Well, hers is closer to Gina Rodriguez. Okay. I'll pretend I know who those are. When we... name one woman. When we were younger, she would constantly talk about how European I looked compared to her. But how certain colors I liked looked awful on me due to my skin tone. Well, wow. Kind of racist, but alright. I almost never said anything because I was 6 years old and... What? I was 6 years old and had better things to do? Okay. Sanest... What? Most mature 6-year-old didn't start a fight over prejudice. Also, while I did have many insecurities, honestly, the titles are like more fun than... Wait. Let me read the comments. Not the asshole, and I hope your sister gets help. I feel so bad for your niece. Her mom's behavior is no doubt going to impact her self-esteem. I can't imagine growing up with her mom. What happened? What? What? Okay, not the asshole. I don't know why your sister had a child with a white man if the features are so repulsive to her. I feel bad for her daughter and for you for all the her colorisms. We can just call it racism, but okay. She's gonna give that poor girl. What happened in the post? Your sister has reached a new level ridiculous when she saw malicious intent in the drawings of an 8-year-old. Her behavior has gone from annoying to manageable, but manageable to include the kids. That is not okay. You were right to call out. Okay, it's more fun to not even read the post. Oh, why are Latinos so obsessed with not being white? This seems to be a common thing. I think American Latinos maybe want to look exotic. Actually, we're not American, okay? Okay, that was funny. Not the asshole. Your sister is a racist. That's not racist. A form of colorism. That's what racist is, my guy. Okay. Not the asshole. Why did your sister have a child with Swiss man if she dislikes white features? It's very weird, but you're absolutely right about protecting your niece. You should stand your ground. Or I need to stop. I need to see what's with the coloring with the edit orange for my daughter, light pink. Okay. Last week we all had dinner at my father's place. My son brought his notebook and drew pictures of everyone at the table. He colored my daughter's skin a darker shade than my niece. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Orange for my daughter, light pink for my niece. He also gave my niece yellow hair and colored my daughter's hair black. He lost his brown pen. Oh, I see where this is going. When we showed us the drawing, when he showed us the drawing, my sister frowned. She said he was exaggerating his cousin's features, and that he could at least make her hair darker. When my niece said she loved the drawing, my sister told her it looked nothing like her, and insisted my son was doing this on purpose. Before the kids could get upset, I pulled my sister aside and told her she was being ridiculous. We had a very for refusing to pay for my sister's daughter's tuition because she never liked me. Don't care. Am I the asshole telling my parents and my pregnant sister that I will not pay? Okay, the problem with top posts is that people upvote posters they like rather than interesting posts. So let's go to Am I the asshole filtered, because this apparently should have the best posts rather than just like funny posts, than posts people agree with. Okay. This month, am I the asshole for asking a girl how she can afford to eat out all the time? Why am I laughing? It's not funny. Am I the asshole for letting my son spend his money on whatever he wants? What? For telling a doctor to shut up on a turbulent flight? Okay. Am I the asshole for telling a doctor to shut up on a turbulent flight? I, 30th male, was on a flight from Atlanta to Lax, I don't know where that is, last night. Packed flight, everyone just trying to get some sleep. About 2 hours in, the lights come on and an announcement crackles through the intercoms. Turbulence ahead. Fasten seatbelts. Pretty standard stuff. Then all hell wait. Sorry? Then all hell breaks loose. This woman, maybe late 40s, impeccably dressed, started freaking out, screaming about air pockets, demanding to speak to the pilot. The whole nine yards. What is she gonna accomplish by speaking with the pilot? I wanna see the manager of air turbulence, please. Sorry, they don't say please. Flight attendants, Super patient lady, bless her, tries to calm her down, explains it's standard procedure, turbulence is normal. Nope, not having it. This lady, this lady, who we'll name Jane, throws a fit. Not the screeching, not the screeching nail on a chalkboard kind. Not a, but a cold, steely fury. She accuses the flight attendants of lying, of putting everyone in danger, and demands to be deplaned immediately. What, you want to take the parachutes and jump off? What? What is she talking about? Flight attendants say, oof, what is this? Oh, this is insane. This is what I made this video for. Flight attendant says, that's not possible mid-flight. Yeah, I can imagine. Jane launches into this whole spiel about how she is a doctor, pulls out an ID to prove it. And if something happens, it's on the airline. Oh my god, no. Oh, this was great. Ooh. Now, oof, I did. Ooh. Now, the rest of the plane is awake. People are grumbling, some looking scared. A baby started crying. Flight attendant is trying to reason with Jane, but it's like talking to a brick wall. Finally, I just lose it. I yell at her, probably a little too loudly. Look, lady, we all get turbulence. It's not a 5-star resort, but it's safe. Sit down and shut up before you get yourself arrested. Everyone stares at me. And then everyone claps. That was not funny. Jane spins around, eyes blazing. Jane spins around, eyes blazing, and stars in on me about disrespecting a medical professional. I fire back that a real doctor wouldn't be causing a scene and freaking everyone out. The flight attendant dives in, trying to mediate, but the damage is done. We hit some turbulence, not terrible, but enough to jostle the plane. Jane freaks out, but some people start getting panicky. Oh my god. Tell me you've never flown before without telling me you've never flown before. I feel awkward, and I feel awful. Maybe I made things worse. The flight attendants gave me a look that could curdle milk, but then steers Jane away to talk to her privately. By the time we land, things are calmer, but the tension is thick. Wait, what? By the time we land? Why are tensions important after we've landed? Okay, Jane gives me a withering look as she disembarks, and a few people mutter thanks under their breaths. So, am I the asshole? Did I just escalate a bad situation for that? Or was I right to shut down a meltdown that was putting other passengers on edge? I'm honest. This story was great. I wanna say you're not the asshole because you made my day great. Really, I think they should just let Jane take the parachute. Honestly, that seems like the only sane choice. Let's see what the percentages were. So judgments: 50% not the asshole, 39% you're the asshole. Okay, and blah blah blah. 8% everyone sucks. Okay, so why is this downvoted? What? Okay, so Reddit thinks not the asshole. What? But it says 50% not the asshole. What? Why is it? Why does it say asshole POO mode? What? Okay, let's see what Reddit thinks. You're the asshole, but unknowingly. The crew are trained to handle this sort of situation, and you, in your frustration, escalated it. I fly a lot. And I'm also a very big... Okay, not funny. You're the asshole. It doesn't matter that you're being rude to the fake doctor. I mean, she could be a real doctor, but alright. It matters that you're disrespectful to the flight attendants and the other passenger. You're not Batman, performing some distasteful but necessary vigilantism. You're just a second loud asshole yelling at the first loud asshole. Yet this right here. Plus OP posts the question as if they ended up resolving the conflict, but they didn't even manage to do that. The doctor went back to yelling. So, okay, not the asshole, disrespecting a medical professional? What? Like they're superhuman? Just for being, okay, no. Come on, I need someone to make jokes like I did. Did you yell at someone in the middle of a panic attack? Yeah, the asshole. Alright, no funny takes. No funny takes. Alright, I guess I'm the funniest person in the room. Next post. Am I the asshole for buying my girlfriend lingerie? Alright, should I? Alright, let's check it out. I, 19 male, have been with my girlfriend, okay, same age, for about 2 years now. We have a great relationship and I love her. I'm not interested. Next. Oh, wait. Let's check the comments just for... Cool. Anyway. Am I the asshole filtered? Let's go. Am I the asshole for buying my youngest a car when my oldest told us we never spend that much money on her and I pulled out the receipts? He really pulled out the receipts. No. I hate Reddit. Let's see. Not the asshole. Your oldest needs to grow up and realize that she's gotten a lot of advantages that weren't provided to your youngest. It sounds like she's so used to being first that she can't handle when her sister... Also, the age of 22, if she wants a car, she can get a job and get one. That's true. What does WIBTA mean? WIBTA, for telling my friend her soon-to-be-born baby's name is a horrible mistake. What does W... will I be the asshole? Okay. Will I be the asshole for telling my friend her soon-to-be-born baby's name is a horrible mistake? I, 27 female, have a friend, 29 female, who I will call Sarah for the sake of this post. Her husband, 21 male, will be John Jacob. You couldn't have picked a worse name. Okay. Unless is John his first name, Jacob his middle name or something. 1 year ago, Sarah and I... Oh my god, stomach, shut up. Am I the asshole for telling my stomach to shut up? I will eat after I'm done with this video. 1 year ago, Sarah and I had a very terrible miscarriage. What? Why did I say Sarah and I? What? 1 year ago, Sarah had a very terrible miscarriage late in her pregnancy and gave birth to a stillborn. Oh, that's pretty bad. She had named the baby and been very bravely public about her loss and buried the child with a tombstone with his name. Ooh, John Jacob II. Oof. That's named after his father. No. Oh, really? I was thinking they were talking about Jake. Fast forward to this past weekend. We have a baby shower for Sarah as she's pregnant again with a boy and doing very well. During the baby shower, she announced the name of her son to be born son, John Jacob III. Oh my god. She's gonna name her son John Jacob III. The third. Mostly everyone was able to instantly, ecstatically, but unfortunate... What? Mostly everyone was able to be instantly ecstatic. But unfortunately, I could not calibrate my reaction quickly enough, and she noticed. Yeah. She, she has been very distant since. A few other people who attended the baby shower texted me afterward to share they are equally shocked by the name. I will eventually have to talk to my friend, and she will 100% bring it up. Will I be the asshole if I told her that naming her son after a stillborn would be a very cruel thing to do? Alright, so there's two layers of what the hell uppery here. First, she named her first kid after his father. Like, I hate junior names. Like, yeah, I'm so creative. I'm gonna name my son Dad Junior. And now you were so bad with naming a name that you got a second kid and you named your second kid Dad Junior Junior. Like, holy. 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 And they say no a-holes here, okay? So no one is the asshole. See, I was going straight to hell because I immediately began singing John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt and couldn't focus. Huh, so there was actually a famous person named John Jacob. I could have finished my bit. Okay. Nah. This is such a tricky one. Your friend is clearly still grieving her loss and me. However, this is not a good decision on her part. I'm gonna say not the asshole because you didn't outright say anything when she told you, and you were. Ooh, a long post. Okay, let us get ready. Oh, they're not saying now. They're saying not the asshole. Okay, sorry. I understand the logic behind the name, and as other people pointed out, the child is technically named after the father, not the late stillborn. And because the stillborn was buried as John Jacob II, oh my god, such a bad name, it makes sense to feel as though that exact name was already given and now cannot be used. Yeah. But anytime they or their son introduces their full name, people have a chance to ask John Jacob III, not the second? And someone, probably him, will have to bring up the death of the stillborn and clarify the name's order. There's a chance people might assume the father is John Jacob II, if people haven't met him. And there's a big chance this name choice might keep the first baby's death fresh and relevant for the second child's entire life. Yeah. Other people here have done well to point out that this could, even unintentionally, make their second son feel that he is living in a shadow of his late older brother, blah blah. I can't get past this third part. When you get named the third with the same name like that name was your father's name, he was second, and also your paternal grandfather's name, he would have been the first. I can understand grieving, but to use third like this is just not correct. Never mind how it's relevant to a stillborn. This is insane. Like naming your children after your like direct parent. Like we're not talking about grandparents here, like honoring your grandpa. No, you're naming them after the still alive father of the child. Like, come up with a better name, all right? Your name is not creative and your name is not so unique that your child should be named after you, all right? All right? Oh my god. Am I the asshole for not buying special groceries? My son, 30, and my family are. I was like 30 what? What gender is it? Oh, okay, son. My son, 30. Finally, when they don't use it, I expect them to use it. I've been conditioned by am I the asshole? My son, 30, and his family decided to live the van life. This lasted about 2 weeks. Then my husband gets a call at 11 p.m. Wow, they're the asshole. From my son. They are in California. The baby is in the hospital and they have no money. We send them $500, Jesus, to get home. You need $500 to get home? What? They drive all night to get here, and my son, I'm gonna assume they have 500? Like, okay, let's say it's gonna take 2 weeks. 500 just to drive. They drive all night to get here. Yeah, so it was just one night drives. What, 500 to get back home? What? Right, I should just keep reading. They drive all night to get here, and my son and wife go to bed. My son and his wife, or your wife, go to bed. We fed our granddaughters breakfast. My son got irate because we fed them gluten. Oh, you're probably the asshole if this post goes where I think it goes. He expected us to go to the store and buy gluten-free food for them all. I said we just spent 500 and couldn't afford to go buy a bunch of food, and that they should provide that when they visit someone's home. A huge fight ensued, and they left. Am I the asshole for not providing that food? Info: Are your granddaughters gluten intolerant? All right, that's literally the only important part here. Yeah, not enough info. Is there a medical reason that children are gluten-free? Oh, OP is talking? Nope. Mom assumes the kids are allergic because she is. I mean, that's... What? Nope. Or nobody has tested them? Gluten intolerance and gluten allergies are totally different things. But also, depending on how severe her gluten allergy is, could you have made her sick? No one has tested them. Just an FYI, test for celiac are inconclusive before the age of 3. So the children, depending on age, could have celiac disease. Celiac disease isn't like an allergy. You are literally causing damage to the intestinal tract that can become very severe. I know. I have a person I know that has this, I think. Alright, so mom is allergic, and they assume the child might be allergic as well. So, soft, you're the asshole. Soft because mom is allergic, that makes you asshole. Soft because mom haven't tested, because mom isn't certain. No, you're the asshole. No softness here, you're the asshole. Holy, okay. Your story keeps changing. Why are you using different diagnoses to different posters? You've said the mother is allergic, has gluten sensitivity, and was diagnosed celiac. What? Translate?
Celiac.
You've said the mother is allergic, has gluten sensitivity, and was diagnosed celiac. OP confirms in other comments that dad-in-law was indeed diagnosed celiac some months ago, and they've never been tested but assume they are because mom is. Celiac can be hereditary and is difficult to diagnose, especially in children that we already read it. Wait, did I read this out loud? Alright, I'm gonna read it out loud just in case. It's difficult to diagnose in children, impossible in very young age. The process is to go off gluten, blah 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 blah. Okay, they've eaten gluten all their lives. Most people with celiac also ate gluten most of their lives until they diagnosed what was making them so sick. Yeah, this is what happened to my person I know. You're telling me that a diagnosed celiac who thinks her children have it as well is feeding her children gluten? Something isn't right here. Edit. And you confirmed in another comment that they have told you they don't want their children eating gluten. You fed their children that is a legitimate concern about gluten intolerance. Alright, I read it incorrectly with my tone. Never mind that cross confirmation to their mother. I completely lost it. I don't know what I just read. Edit 2. You stated that you read quite a bit about celiac when she was diagnosed, but now you claim ignorance on feeding the kids bread because her parents didn't give you a list of examples. Oh, holy. Edit 3. I didn't go out of my way. I just fed them what I had on hand. OP had eggs, but added in bread. Or holy. Edit 4. They have no stomach issues. The littlest one gets constipation, but has since she was born. Long life constipation is a symptom of celiac. Oh god. And what is OP's defense? Mother was diagnosed with celiac and was told to cut gluten from diet because she has issues with it. She has I'm just relaying what she told me. Celiac is defined as an immune reaction to eating gluten. I heard you can do like a Q&A? Wait, if I like go to person and comments? Or wait. What if Trump wins November and directs this DOJ to drop his federal cases the following January? Is this amazing? Oh my god. Absolute. Wait. What is this? Am I the asshole for telling people at my new job that my wife is spy? Who? And this is a fake Am I the asshole Reddit. I want to check it out later. 63% not the asshole. What? 63%? Are you kidding me? What? How? No, or wait, what? Oh, sorry. I need to read the comments more. What? 63%. I need someone like an insane take. Gluten-free food on a budget is just not buying things that have wheat in them. Kids can eat eggs, fruit, veggies, potatoes, red, blah, blah, blah. Eggs, fruits, veggies, no, it didn't work. All of which are naturally gluten-free. That said, your son is an idiot and a bad father for doing this to his kids. What? And then running home, crying to his parents and begging for money. And he should have been buying food to thank you for your generosity. So I think you're right. Oh, okay, I think I get it. Am I the asshole for calling my coworker's baby's name idea dumb and making her cry? Am I the asshole? So my coworker is pregnant with her first baby, and she asked me yesterday about my thoughts on her baby name, and things didn't go well. We work at a hotel that doesn't get much traffic, so there's always a lot of downtime to sit and chat. We're not friends, but since we're both girls and the same age, 23, we do speak a lot when we're 23 and pregnant, Jesus. Well, I hope you're ready to be a mom. We do speak a lot when we're on the same shift. Holy 23. I know people had children at much younger age back in the days, but holy, 23 is a little bit too early nowadays. She asked me if I heard of the name Venus, and I say, yeah. And she says she's going to name her daughter that, but add an A at the end, so it's Venusa. Is it Venusa? Is that okay? Venusa. Is that how you say it? She said that it's so exotic and unique sounding, right? I said, no, it sounds like already existing name Vanessa. She got upset and said, no, it doesn't. The most mature 23-year-old conversation. Sorry. It doesn't. And she asked her boyfriend and her parents, and they all said it's a name that's never been heard before. It's a name that's that has never graced the face of Earth before. I said that it sounds like Vanessa, and that it's kind of dumb name to give someone, since every time they say it out loud, people call them Vanessa, and it will always be misspelled. She started to cry. Oh my god, crying. She started to cry and said, "Great people are always insulting my parenting choices." But great people are always in. Oh, did she just like? Did she compliment you? And that I'm being a bitch and left the shift early. What? You can do that? You can just leave work if you get upset? Okay. Now our other co-workers have been messaging me saying I'm disgusting for making a pregnant woman cry. Am I the asshole? I was being honest. Or I completely forgot that she was pregnant. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I forgot she was pregnant. She was actively like growing a child inside of her. Oof. Venus. Venus. Wait, I think I'm mispronouncing. Venus.
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 Venus. Venusa.
Venusa. No, they should probably say it's Venus A.
Venusa.
Venusa. Venusa. Venusa. I mean, it sounds Vanessa, but you're just putting the emphasis on a different part of the syllable. Venusa. Vanessa. I mean, I don't know. I think the name is like okay, I guess. It's alright. Okay, yeah, the name is alright. So yeah, you're the asshole for making a pregnant woman cry. Not the asshole 50%, you're the asshole 43%, everyone the asshole 2%. No one the asshole, you're the asshole 1%. I said that it sounds like Vanessa. Cool, I'm with you here, but then you said, and it's kind of a dumb name to give someone. And that's where you dipped your toe into you're the asshole. You didn't jump in fully, but it's still slightly you're the asshole. I really think people need to stop asking questions they don't want to answer. What? What do you mean questions they don't want to answers to? They're like best friends. Wait, we're not friends, but since we're okay, they are acquaintances, and they're just having a chat. What do you mean? Don't ask questions you don't want answers to? Oh my god. Especially when the choice is nuts. What? Oh wait, I skipped. Or at the very least, not pout when someone thinks your choice is nuts. I mean, they could have said, "Oh, Vanessa, that's lovely." Her, no, Venusa. Yeah, that's what I said, Vanessa. Hopefully she takes it someone else. Do you hear Vanessa or Venusa? Hopefully people go, "Oh yeah, I hear it." But just see, this way too long. I think Venusa is fine. It's a fine name. You're right. That does sound like Vanessa, and I agree that it's a dumb name. Okay, calm down. You're the asshole. On the other hand, when someone you aren't close with tells you their baby name, you just go, "Oh, that's nice," no matter how bad it is. That's just common sense. Hey, I'm gonna name a kid Adolf Hitler. Oh, that's nice. Rules have exceptions. Oh no. Ooh. That's really good, man. For that one, maybe use interesting choice. Is that a family name? Ja, vi är proud of our heritage. Oh. I can't. I actually think interesting choice is a great response to many things. In southern passive aggressive for awful. Oh, okay, sorry. What an interesting choice. What an interesting way to spell Vanessa. I can tell you're going to be a real creative mother. Southern people have the best insults. polite insults. What? I don't know. Venus is trending on Traj water? What? Oh, it's treading into Traj's water. It's not treading, it's diving. Wait. What if your name has Tony, but you spelled it Tony? Oh my god, that's so great. I am stealing that one. Valorant, Nickel, Destiny. Okay. Let's get back on track. Soft your asshole. No, I don't know. Venus is completely fine, I think. Venus, like, as long as you kind of make it obvious how you pronounce it, it's not Vanessa. Venus. Venus. I don't know. I think it's an okay name. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for thinking it's a completely fine name? I've heard way crazier names, but that doesn't excuse insane names. You're the asshole. There are two acceptable reactions when an acquaintance, coworker, or anyone outside your absolute inner circle tells you their future baby name. Oh, that's nice, lovely, pretty. If the name is truly horrible, then you can go with number 2. That's an interesting name. Where did you find it? Alright, they know where they found it. And then whatever the story behind it is, you nod politely and drop it. Yeah. That's this isn't your battle. Okay, wait. Alright, I pretend my coworker told me their name is Adolf Hitler. That interesting choice. That's an interesting choice. Okay, yeah, I'll pick number 2. Okay, that's my response. But I don't know. I think Venus is completely fine. So yeah, you're the asshole. Bang bang, you're the asshole. Sentence. Your sentence is you have to apologize to the pregnant woman for making her cry. You dick. Will I be the asshole if I accept money from my mother when my husband doesn't want me to? Your husband sounds insane, okay? Oh, holy, this is way too long, okay. Throwaway because one of my sisters stalks Reddit religiously and follows my main. Oh my god. My third... Oh yeah. Throwaway because my sister stalks Reddit religiously, but I'm gonna now make a completely detailed story about my life. Hopefully she doesn't recognize it. My 27 female husband, 40 male, and I have a 1-year-old daughter. Jesus, you got your kid very late, but that's fine. It's alright. We live in a small home that we rent. My mother offered to give us 100,000 as a down payment for a house so we could live in a bigger home and expand our family. Your husband is insane if it declines. Your husband is insane if it declines 100,000 probably dollars. My husband does not want to accept the money. He gives these reasons. Your sisters will resent you and your mother if she gives us the money. That is a lot of money, and we will always feel like we're obliged / owe her. This could ruin your relationship with your mother if she ever wants us to pay her back, because there is no way we could ever... What sanest parent gives a present, later says, hey, I want my money back. I want my money, Lebowski. I always... Your husband is insane, honestly. Those are bad reasons. I have 2 younger sisters who would feel this is unfair, and that made me taking this would be like stealing some of their inheritance. They do not know this money has been offered to me. I let my mom know the above concerns. My husband listened, and her view is, it's my money to do with what I want. Your sisters are all much better off financially than you. Own their own houses and are able to support themselves without my help. Alright, so your concern with your sisters is completely void. Why would they feel it's unfair that their sister that is badly off? I completely lost it. Alright, let's keep reading. Everything I own when I die will be split between the three of you equally. I would rather gift you something before then to help ensure you and your granddaughters are secure and have a home. I won't be telling your sisters about the money. I want you to have a good relationship after I die. Saying, this money is a gift, okay? You will not pay me back, and I don't expect anything in return. I can even write a notarized statement if that makes you feel. Oh my god! I'm just imagining. She's literally talking about wanting to make her life better before she dies. So husband saying, "Oh, what if the dying mother wants her money back for no reason?" I would feel way better dying if I had 100,000 in my bank account. I told my husband, my mother. Why am I saying husband so wrong? Weird. My husband. I told my husband my mother's response, and he still doesn't want to accept the money. Your husband is completely insane. That's a red flag. You should divorce him. I'm kidding. I think he feels guilty. He isn't making enough to buy a house. I mean, that's valid, but also you're insane to not take the money. In case it matters to anyone, we both work full time and spend an equally amount of time with household chores, taking care of our daughter. Financially, I make more. Okay, so she basically saved her husband from being teared down by Reddit by saying that he is a deadbeat who doesn't do anything. Financially, I make more than him, and it's still okay. It's over. Reddit is gonna kill him now. Financially, I make more than him, and it's still not enough for us to save for a sizable down payment for a house we are looking for. I mean, yeah. Good luck finding a house in this in this day and age. My mother and my husband have a good relationship and get along. He offers to help her fix things around her home without payment. We see her 2-3 times per month for lunch or dinner, so like basically once a week. To me, this money is life change, blah blah blah, blah yeah, whatever. Nothing left out. My mom is insisting on giving me the money regardless of how. Yeah, take the money. Your husband is insane. It's easier to ask for forgiveness and for permission or something. I don't know. Verdict, not the asshole. Yeah. Obviously, you're not the asshole. Oh my god, your husband is. Tell your husband that your daughter's future is more important than his ego. True, brother. It seems that his concerns would be allayed. Dictionary. Diminished or put at rest. Okay. Wow, I learned a new word. Seems that his concern would be allayed if you had a contract with mom saying that it's your money, free and clear. Yeah. Alright, I need some insane takes. Info. Is your mother the type who would call in a loan or use it as blackmail material? Oh my. Ooh, nicest mother. Just dropped. No, she is not. She offered to blah blah. Okay. Probably want to double check with a lawyer. Double check with your lawyer about tax stuff and about tax stuff and whatnot. But that's aren't gifts tax exemptable in US? Assuming this is the US, this gift is large enough to require filing for. But wait. Assuming this is the US, this gift is large enough to require filing a federal gift tax return. Okay, tax return. Right, yeah, so she's gonna get the money back after she pays taxes. Yeah, okay. You will not be the asshole. Husband can stick his pride where the sun doesn't shine. This is security for you and your... Not interesting, not the asshole. 1. Count up an approximate number of hours your husband has helped your mother without payment. Multiply that by... Sanus Redditor. Multiply that by his current hourly wage. Tell him he can accept the fee and clear. 2. Ask your mother to reduce your portion of the inheritance by some amount of money up to the balance. I love this idea. It will be difficult since we've been together 11 years to calculate how much work is actually done. No, but she's actually gonna like take the receipts, shows the receipts. Hey, you worked this many hours, so we should be paid this much by your mother. No, by my mother. You will be the asshole if you accepted without this agreement. However, there's ways to... Okay, I need some insane takes. Come on. Okay. What? But this is sticky? How is it sticky? Just accept the money. How good is your relationship with your mother? Is your husband right? She will have... Was this an edit? Is this edited or something? She literally says that her mother will give him like a contract. You will not be the asshole. Tell him you're accepting it and then accept it. That way you're not going behind. But okay, yeah, that's true. Once your mother... Yeah. Okay, I guess, yeah, just put your foot down. Say, I'm accepting it. Piss off. And take it. Very gently, you will be the asshole. Let me explain. No, I'm not gonna let you explain. Okay, I think last post. For calling out financial favoritism in my family. For playing D&D when I have 2 kids. This is topical, let's see. If this is good, this is gonna be the last post. Am I the asshole for playing D&D when I have 2 kids? Holy, 25 male, you have 2 kids at 25. Have 2 little boys, one 2 years and the other 5 months. So you got your first kid when you were 23, okay. With my wife, 24 female, so she was 21. I mean, I guess if you're insane enough that you think you can be parents at that young age. I've been playing D&D every other Sunday. He's me. Holy, I made this post. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a father of 2 kids. I've been other Sunday for the past year, minus the semi-frequent cancellation that everyone in the TTRPG space is familiar with. Relatable. When our second son, infamous second son, was born last October, I took a 2-month hiatus from playing. Oh, wow, you are a strong individual for canceling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 whole sessions. That's a lot. That's a lot of story that you've missed from playing. But I went back after 3 months. About 3 months ago. However, my wife has been increasingly frustrated with me for continuing to play. Oh, it feels so weird. 24 and she's a wife and he's a husband. Holy. And I still say husband, kind of strange. Husband, more like husband. Husband. Okay. Husband. Now it just doesn't sound she's increasingly frustrated. However, my wife blah blah. She's frustrated that I work all week. She is a stay-at-home mom, okay, so I don't see what she's complaining about. And I have recently been working 6 days a week. Holy. I salute you, brother. And then still disappear for 4 hours on some of my days off. Okay, not the asshole. She is also frustrated that she doesn't get out of the house. Okay, maybe a slight asshole. House or get a break from the kids. Alright, before I continue, my King Solomon solution is you play D&D every other week, and on that every other week you are the parent, so that your wife can take a break and do whatever she wants. Okay, let's continue, see if my solution works or not. Now, this point I completely understand. 99% of the time that I don't attend sessions, it's because I want to stay home and help her with our kids. However, at the same time, I have regularly encountered her to get out and do things with her friends or her mom on the weekends. Wait. However, at the same time, I have regularly encountered her to get encouraged. I've encouraged her to get out and do things with her friends and her mom on weekends. Alright, so he already made the solution, alright? And there have been times when she did do so while I stayed home with our boys, and that has never been a problem. However, those instances are few and far between due to the fact her friends are all also mothers, so they are also schedule conflict. It's not your fault then, brother. It's not your fault. All her friends are also mothers? 24, all her friends are mothers? What? What the hell? Today she asked me if I could quit D&D. Holy brother. She said she has begun to resent the game as it takes me away for 4 hours. 4 hours, come on, brother. 4 hours on my too few days off. I feel so awful and guilty, and now your wife is an asshole, okay? And I'm considering it. No, don't. But at the same time, I feel conflicted, as that is the only time I see my friends, and also my work, blah, blah, declared working Saturdays. So for the first of the I suggested maybe cutting myself back to 1 session a month, 2 sessions a month, alright? Bi-weekly. And just missing every other session. How is that once a month then? Don't you play every Sunday? Okay, back on. And missing every other session, but she didn't seem satisfied with that suggestion. I see a lot of people making incorrect assumptions about me as a parent. When I'm home, yeah. Here's my prediction. What Reddit said: you're a deadbeat husband who's negligent of your child, and you go gallivanting, playing with your friends. Okay. Making incorrect assumption about me as a parent. When I'm home, I'm very active with my kids. I do every single thing she does whenever I get off work and on my off days when I'm not out of the house. People are also assuming I think my wife has it easy. This is absolutely not the case. She works just as hard as I do, and I'm absolutely aware of that. You're the asshole, 54%, not the asshole, 31%. No one asshole. Let me see. And they got the... Alright, wait. So let's cut it back. She's stay-at-mom home. Yes, her life is not easy. Or you know what? It has nothing to do with her stay-at-mom home. He suggests, how about I play only once every session, and every other session I'm gonna take your job, alright? I will be stay-at-home dad on Sunday all day, and you go do whatever you want. You know, you don't even have to hang out with your friends, just like, I don't know, watch YouTube or go watch a movie or go sit in the park and just enjoy the fact that you don't have to take care of your 2 babies. Or, I don't know, little boys, I don't know how old they are. Info, how old are your kids? Anyway, like, you don't have to hang out with your friends to take a break from your kids. And now you want to take away your husband's one... Like, come on, just... He plays every other Sunday, and every other Sunday from that, he takes over your role and you can do whatever you want. Like, how is that an unfair... You're the asshole. Work all week, and then will disappear for 4 hours on some of my days off. She doesn't go out of the house or get break from the kids. For fuck's sake, you're a parent. So like, parent. At the same time, I feel conflicted as that is the only time I see my friends. Dude, parent! You made your bed. You know how some people wait another 50 years to have kids? This is why. I have 4 kids and play D&D. It's not a death sentence to be a parent. However, I also don't work 6 days a week, so I have more time off. Spending time with your SO and children should be a top priority. Alright, I can't weigh in on this. My dad was a big D&D player as a kid. Then he had 6 kids and taught us to play. Yeah, I wanted to say... Yeah, this is actually something I want to say. Depending on how old your kids is, maybe they can, join and play D&D. Having read all the comments, I applaud you and still have to say, you're the asshole. You sound a little like my DH. DH? Married 34 years? What is that DH? Okay, married 34 years. As far as what you're doing, childcare and housework, good job. But my DH, what is a DH? Did all that, dad home? What? But my DH did all that, and you know what all our arguments were about? The time we spent out of the house. Alright, my brain has stopped working. This is my favorite comment, and I also appreciate your perspective. My wife and I do get out for family days with the boys semi-regularly. However, the dates with just the 2 of us are a lot rarer than we wish, as there is not usually anyone who can take care of the boys, so we can have time with just the 2 of us. We could have an era just we also cannot host as we live with her family at the moment. I'm working on that. Thank you for you're the asshole. If you work 6 days a week and play D&D on the 7th day for 4 hours, then your wife is working 7 days a week. When does she get large chunks of the time to disconnect 100%? He gave a suggestion to disconnect and she denied it. She rejected it. My other friends are also mothers. I can't hang with them. Well, then don't complain when husband is playing D&D with his friends who are not family men. Or find your own D&D group to hang out with who are not mothers. But maybe I'm just insane. Maybe I'm the Redditor here. No, wait, I'm disagreeing. So I'm not the Redditor. This is part of the adjusting of a children. Sorry but you're the answer. Yes, you deserve leisure time. It is rough working as much as you do. So you work 6 days a week. On your days off, you disappear for 4 hours to play some game. You're the asshole. What? Why is he the asshole? Why is the asshole? It's only 4 hours. Come on. Is a man not allowed to take a break from 6 days of work? With 6 days of work, so that's let's say he works 8 hours every day, and then you're complaining that he's. Look at it this way. There are 365 days in a year. You're working 6 days a week, leaving you with 52 of these days off. You're spending 26 days a year with your kids, family, and 26 days. Okay? Yeah. I imagine it's wildly frustrating when she do it solely. She's a stay-at-home mom. She chose her job. She could have sent the kids on to kindergarten and become a worker as well. I don't know. I feel like when people make choices, you're kind of liable to your own choices. You need time for you, but she needs time for herself. He gave her an option for time for herself. Maybe try to plan a D&D night where it's after the kids are in bed. That's kind of an asshole move for his D&D group. Right. Oh, do we have any insane takes? Your kids are tiny and that's fucking exhausting. Go back on hiatus. If your friends don't understand why, they are shitty. Oh wait, I just realized that they are like 3 months old. Okay, I'm sorry. I take back. Put your friend character in the DM's hands or leave him at the tavern. You have a baby and a toddler. You don't have the time for D&D right now. No one, asshole. I'm a mom and an avid player. During pregnancy, I always take a break as followed for the first few months. But I always return. I need that sanity moment to be with my friends and play. I think the problem is not the D&D, but that your wife is feeling overwhelmed and unsupported. Perhaps she doesn't even need going out with friends, but you taking over more load at the house. Maybe ask her if she wants to take up a weekly hobby. A lot of my a lot of my mom friends felt much better with one. Help them feel like a person isn't a full-time mom. Alright, I kept it in. How could you possibly be very active with your kids? Okay, let's find like a funny maybe comment. By the asshole, we're gifting my socialist nephew books instead of expensive electronic toys for his birthday. What? Socialist nephew? A little background first. I have a well-paying job and my kid... Is this important? Okay, and no kids of my own, which was allowed to spoil as many nieces, nephews, recently, one of my nephews, who is 16 years old, let's call him Peter, came out as a he came out of the closet as a socialist, and has been very interested in the topic of communism and the Soviet Union, etc., which is admirable for someone so young. Why does he care? He's 16, why does he care? Aware of his new development, and with his birthday coming up, I thought he said with his identity, I decided to change my gifting strategy for him this year. So you weren't doing it out of malice? Usually I would buy him some expensive video game / electronic. Last year I bought him a new cell phone. Not a smart one. Oh, okay. But since he developed an interest in socialism, I decided that I would buy something less frivolous this year. Like Monopoly Communism Edition. No, I just saw this. So I bought him a few communist books instead. Capital, the Communist Manifesto. He's trying to make him even more of a communist, okay. And gave them to him on his birthday. But to my surprise, he was disappointed and didn't seem to care much for my gift. He complained to his mother, my sister, and that I had bought a PS5 to his cousins, whose birthday was last month, and all he got were a mere books. I see why he's so obsessed. Well, I'm sorry. You rejected capitalism, so you get what the state gives you. My sister was a bit pissed at me too for buying a way more expensive gift to my nephew and buying something cheap to her son. I think I see what is happening here. To make matters short, this has caused a bit of a commotion in my family because for some of them it appears I'm showing favoritism to one of my nephews in the treatment to others. Yeah, he's telling you stop being a communist, you brat. Anyway, am I the asshole for gifting my social nephew? Oh my god. You're the asshole 48%, not the asshole 48%. You would be the asshole 1%, and everyone sucks here. No, I pressed the wrong. Let me see. Oh my god. That's so great. I don't know. Is it? I don't think he's the asshole if he didn't do it out of malicious intent. If he genuinely thought like, maybe he'll find this book more interesting to read about his ideology. Like, oh yeah, this book, he might like it. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get the jury to give me some perspective on this. So, while your nephew is not entitled to gifts, you really seem like you're being deliberately passive aggressive about this. Socialism is not the same thing as communism, and neither of those things are what went down in Soviet Union, and none of them have anything to do with owning consumer durables anyway. It seems like you've gone, oh well, you're a socialist now. Guess that means you don't like nice things, lol. Instead of saying, yes, now I've thought about it, I can see how keeping the things that are essential for life, healthcare, water, electricity, as state-owned, not-for-profit profit enterprises might well work better than this capitalist nonsense we're currently putting up with. For that reason, you're the asshole. You're using your gift to punish. Okay, you know what? I genuinely did not think about this. He is actually so right. He is the asshole. Yeah, socialism is not just communism. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. He also got him the most obvious foundational books of communism theory. If Peter is actually interested in both communism and socialism theory, he has undoubtedly read these. Oh, wait, he has undoubtedly read these? We definitely covered these in high school history. I'm going to go with, you're the asshole. It sounds like you're trying to teach him a lesson. Well, that is admirable. For someone so old, what a condescending statement, innit? You could have easily gotten him something nicer, if even less expensive, as well as a book or two. I'm trying to leave my personal economical politics out of this. I see a lot of people who are not. I don't get why you'd buy him books on communism when he's a socialist. And anyway, it's not like he's in grad school or college and is studying this stuff. He's still very... You're the asshole for not knowing the difference between socialism and communism, as they are wildly different. I saw you mention that it might not be in bad taste to buy an aspiring socialist a gift mostly made with slave labor. And while that can be true, I think you're lying. A lot of socialists know that there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, which means that no matter what you buy, there's always gonna be something unethical about it. So essentially, don't guilt yourself over buying stuff that isn't 100% ethically produced and won't pollute the environment. So like, next time, just ask him what he'd prefer for a gift instead of assuming he wants academic books. I'm sure him... Okay, this is getting too political, alright. Communism and socialism are not the same thing. Info, did you buy the books due to his genuine interest or to make a political ideological point? Lol, you're the asshole. Come on, give me something spicy. Do you care? I mean, as an adult, I'm pretty sure you understand that no matter how perfect your choice, the books to match his interest, it isn't exactly comparable to a PS5 that you purchased for your cousin. For a 16-year-old, that's a pretty big deal. Most books are also generally within direct purchase price of a teen. Whatever, either by part-time job or pocket money, with a bit of saving, so as a gift it has less impact. There's also the library or online, but you know all this because you are capable enough to work a well-paying job. So being an apparently smart guy, I'm going to assume this was a deliberate act. How does one come out as socialist, I wonder? Yeah. Mom, Dad, we have to talk. I know we have a long and proud tradition of capitalism, but I have been a communist. Sorry, I have been a socialist for the past few months. I know, I know. It was hard to deal with it. I have signed up for a support group to deal my uh, with my situation. I I wish you can accept me as who I am. Uh, this is my friend, socialist. Okay, no, I've overcooked it now. You you change your gift strategy to spite your nephew. All right, I think we're gonna end it at this. Not the asshole. They are your money. You spend them as you like. You can also just not spend them at all. You know what? He's a social. You should have bought him uh, like a medical insurance. You know, like let's pretend I'm the government here. Here. All right, no, that. All right, this is the end. Ooh. Now, what was it, like 2 hour session? We had some juicy ones here. Whew. All right. Well, we'll see. I might do this again. My computer was an asshole for me. My computer an asshole for crashing like twice when I was recording and making me have to re-record my intro, making it sound artificial. All right. Goodbye. Love you. Moi.